Good morning, everybody, and welcome back for your tarot reading for Monday, August 10th, 2020. Let's get these cards shuffled up and let's see what the energy for today is going to be all about. What kind of strategies we want to have in our mind, what kind of keywords we want to keep on the lookout for, as well as keep in our head. And we'll get these cards cut up a couple more times. And I think we're good to go, right? So let's get these cards down. First pile, our second pile, and finally now our last pile. And for today, I'm really feeling the second or the third pile, without a doubt. But I think I'm feeling the second pile more so than anything else. So let's see what this second pile has to say. And we have the Six of Pentacles. So let's talk a bit about this minor arcana card and how it impacts our day. So when we look at the Six of Pentacles, we want to come up with some key words, right? So to start off with, let's look at it from the standpoint of where it comes from in the deck. So with the Six of Pentacles, one of the things to consider is how does it relate to the major arcana? And where does it stand with this? So when we look at the major arcana, and we look at where we are in it, the six is the Lover's card, right? And so this is all about some form of choices, and it's about not making balanced choices in some ways or gifts. Maybe squandering some gifts, deluding oneself, that sort of thing. What that means is with this type of energy, it indicates that you really do give of your resources quite freely. You're always there for people and you're always there to help along. But what you really want to do is to really pay attention to what are you doing? Are you giving to the people that need it, or are you just giving to please yourself? In other words, am I giving because I want to help people, or am I giving and am I charitable because it pleases me to do so? One could argue, well, either way, you're still helping somebody else. And it's true. But what you want to do is look at it from the standpoint of how and why are you giving it? Because that goes into a little bit deeper reflection of where we are on our spiritual path. So certainly a couple of things to consider. Now, for some other key words, obviously, besides charity, besides gifts, and besides generosity, one other key word that comes up is support, as well as community. Sharing kindness comes up. A lot of rewards for the hard work you've been putting in comes up. Fairness, equality. So long story short, this is all about the energy of generosity. Giving it to help others and giving to help oneself, so to speak. But it's also about being generous with not just the financial aspect of things, but the material realm aspect of things, which is time, knowledge, wisdom, offering an ear to someone, listening to what they're actually saying, and actually offering them some advice as well as some comfort. All very big things to consider as you get into your Monday. From a love and a relationship standpoint, it's a good indicator, right? Because it's all about giving and it's all about generosity towards each other. Just make sure that you're balancing the giving and the taking in the relationship. You don't want to go from one extreme to another. You don't want to be the taker all the time, nor do you want to be the giver all the time. There should be that balance that you strive for. And it's a good time now to reflect upon that and determine whether or not you are giving that balance going forward. And that can be with your partner, can be with friends, can be with family. As I always say before, the love and relationship aspect is about human relationships. It doesn't necessarily have to be about your partner, your husband, your wife. Now, from a money and a career standpoint, this is all about the hard work you've been putting in starting to pay off. This is all about going into any meeting, going into any situation, listening and observing, and offering support where needed, and offering advice where needed. This is a time for you to really look at where you are and where you want to be, and consider, if you want to, a new aspect within your job, or start looking for a new job, because the energy today is about being able to go out there and finding someone that values you if you don't feel you're already valued. So long story short, this is a pretty cool card for a Monday. I do hope you enjoyed your reading for today. I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. And until then, be safe, be well, and as always, be blessed.